Do you know what PETA is?
Yeah.
What are you looking at, dude?
I'm looking at your...
You're looking so closely.
Look right here, dude. What are you doing over there for? Look over there.
Do you know what PETA is?
Pet.
Yeah, it is. It's PETA.
It's a bread, dude. It's a
Very good.
Middle Eastern bread.
But it's good bread.
Yes,
Great bread.
Great bread.
One of my favorite.
Hummus.
Ooh, are you about to talk about hummus?
Chickpeas.
Yep.
Which is inside.
Cilantro.
I'm allowed to let this go for 45 seconds before I reel it back.
I like lamb.
I like lamb.
Oh, are you gonna talk about lamb?
Yes. Okay, so speaking of animals, PETA stands for People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals.
Oh, that PETA.
It should be PETA. People for the
Perfetoa.
PETA.
Yeah, I think that'd be difficult for people. But yes, PETA, Animal Welfare Organization PETA, has come up with a new idea to convince men to switch to being vegan.
And why men only?
Why men?
Because
Men
there
eat more
is this very masculine machismo concept that men eat meat. You gotta eat your protein. More men are like the flag bearers that champion the idea of eating animals and bulking up and blah 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 blah. It's just like a natural thing that men constantly want to.
Better for the gains.
Yeah, it's better for the gains. Speak on it. You got some gains.
Nah, Bart has
right
gains.
now, right?
I'm eating beef jerky right now.
Just sitting there on the side, all casual.
You want to look at games? Hey, show him.
Eating
Show him.
meat.
Hey, show him. Look at that, dude.
It just tastes good.
That's all man, baby. That's all made by beef.
Yeah. I didn't associate masculinity with protein meat.
Well,
It's the
some
food.
people do. Some
With-
people
with
do
the
when they're
grill.
trying to think of different avenues to get more people to switch to vegan. So we are all a collective of creative marketing professionals, I would say. I want us to take our honest judgment on this marketing campaign that they are trying to put into effect in order to convince more men to switch to being vegan.
Easy.
Okay.
You know how many hot ass girls are vegan? All the fucking models. All of them. All the fucking Instagram models. They're fucking vegan.
So PETA is asking women to go on a sex strike against meat eaters.
That's wild.
What the fuck?
Like, that's gonna work?
You can't hit this pussy until you eat fucking asparagus.
That might work.
Or don't eat meat.
That's gonna work on a very small population. Of
Does sex strikes historically work out? Yeah, for women's rights when they wanted to vote. No, it's true. It's true. They withhold.
Women's suffrage was
They were
successful
like, yeah,
because
I ain't
of
gonna
sex
give you no
trade?
fucking pussy until you give me the right to vote. Yeah.
That's a big cause, though. That got a lot of women on one team. I feel like women that are vegan, I feel very small population.
Because the husbands were the only ones that were allowed to vote at the time. So then the husbands were like, I can't fucking survive, man. Get no fucking pussy in
I'm going
here.
crazy, man. Yeah.
Just let him vote. Just let him fucking vote. And then they all went in, and then the women. Got
That's
the
actually
right to
pretty
vote.
fascinating. I didn't know that's what happened.
So, blanket statement, we would objectively be like, there's merit to this marketing concept. It's just not a large enough pool.
I think so. Me personally, I think it'll probably work. But
there's zero
on a
merit.
very small.
You think there's zero merit?
So you're okay. You can't hit this puss unless you stop eating meat.
You don't think there's some dudes that would fucking?
I think that would suck, but I think that would work.
I think dudes just be like, then I won't hit that puss.
but-
I'll hit that puss.
But who do you imagine doing this? Are you imagining like a really hot girl that you already?
Well, first of all, we're imagining all women are on the same page.
They are. Well, not all of them. There's two categories.
The ones watching Bachelorette are.
Yeah, there's regular women,
I love it when we all talk about
and
women.
then there's gold diggers. Gold diggers love the
Two
good
categories,
life.
two categories.
They love the good life, right? Good life involves steak. So of course
Filet
they're
mignon.
gonna be like, "Hey, gold digger, right here. Fuck me all you want, and you can eat all the steak you want." And all the guys just go, "Okay, I'm coming over here now."
I haven't met a vegan gold digger.
That's true. But those are the guys with money, though, right? And then the guys that don't have money, they gotta go vegan.
They go, "I guess I'm not eating steak anymore."
yeah. See, that's the compromise. It's gonna go two
just-
pools.
It's just gonna be Californians that are withholding pussy.
100%.
I don't see anybody from like Nevada or Texas or whatever that are. They're like, shut up.
That's a great news article for like on the front page of the New York Times. Californians withholding pussy.
Because there's no fucking vegan restaurants in Illinois.
Or fucking
You know what I mean?
Montana.
There's no fucking vegan restaurants over there. There's no market for it.
How many women are withholding pussy though? Because they like penises too.
Have you ever ran into a situation where you were about to have sex with a girl and she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm withholding pussy at the moment"? Has that ever happened?
Not to Anthony Lee. Not to Anthony Lee.
Ryan's looking straight at you, Jason.
If you're a fucking steak eater,
Has that ever happened to any?
I ain't
guest?
sucking your dick.
Where you ran into a sex strike and you were like, "Oh shit, a sex strike."
Never.
No, I never experienced a sex strike.
only when I was a part of a church.
Not on purpose.
I would say religion is the only time that pussy has been withheld.
But then they'll
Religion is the
still
only
give you
time.
hand jobs.
But they still do
Yeah,
anal.
there's loopholes there.
Wow. They still do anal.
Have you ever had that experience before?
What?
They had to withhold vagina because of their religion. They gave you anal entrance.
You just brought up the anal experience, and I asked you about it, and you're like, "What are you talking about?"
Why you gotta talk about the anal experience like it's a fucking show?
So has that ever happened to you?
I apologize.
Thank you for apologizing to me.
No, it has not happened.
Not yet, though, huh?
I never experienced a sex strike.
Okay.
If you ask nicely,
You're very formal, dude.
I say, "Can you please?" And they go, "Okay."
See, it works every time.
Okay, fine.
He goes, all you gotta do is bust out the pretty please. If they say sex strike because you're a meat eater, you go, "Oh, but please." They go, "I guess."
I mean, I think they're underestimating how many guys actually lie about being vegan just over girls too.
Oh my god.
That's
It's a very easy lie.
But unless you put it in your Instagram bio, then it's
Or even how many guys lie about the religion just so they get the puss.
Hey, that's true.
Or how many guys join clubs they don't even want to fucking join, but because they want to get the pussy.
Ding, ding,
very
ding.
true.
What clubs was that?
All the clubs in college.
You wanted to fuck someone in Kinjas?
I was just trying to meet chicks. I joined all the clubs in college.
That was the origin of the dance
might- dude,
journey
the-
for me.
The puss withholding might work though, because there's a lot of things guys do just for the puss.
Dude, I could see
If all the women could agree, but those bitches can't agree on So if they can't agree, then there's only gonna be like 10% that are vegan and are withholding, and the other 90 that are.
And it's not even they need to agree on like withholding vagina. It's they first need to agree that the vegan way is the right way.
That's
You know, so first jump on that.
Plus, even if you're talking vegan, there's unlimited amounts of ways that you are vegan. There's like
Yeah.
so many subsets.
And then we're not even discrediting the fact that he gave a really good point that it's like they want dick too.
And then I think that sometimes they will be like, "Yeah, I would never give this guy unless he doesn't eat meat," but then on the side, she's getting fucked in the pussy. They're like, "I would never. My pussy's been so wet and not penetrated for months, but then tonight, digging my pussy." You know.
But I feel like veganism for a lot of people is a very high moral high ground, right? So then they're gonna be like, "Dude, this is all that matters." Because I've met some vegan, not many, but like one or two that are very strong with how they feel about veganism. So I feel like they're the ones that are gonna be in the front runners that are gonna be turning all the dudes.
Also, veganism is so inter-competitive. Like, you can have one person that just doesn't eat meat, and then another person that's like making sure your curtains aren't made of platypus or something. You know? There's so many levels.
That's true. That's true.
And one vegan can always call out another for not being vegan enough. Unlimitedly. Yeah, unlimited.
You're not gangster enough, you know?
Actually, I don't even think this is a problem for dudes because I've never met a hot vegan.
There's a lot of hot
Well,
meat.
they are hot vegans.
Because if all the
Are they all malnourished?
Because if all the vegans are ugly, right? And they're like, "You can't hit this," it's like, I don't want to hit that anyway.
There are hot vegans, but also we live in California. We do live in California.
Show me a whole list of hot.
All the
vegans.
Instagram models are hot vegans.
But they're also they're gold diggers and they eat steak with Dan Bazarian.
Well, so they're just vegan on the front.
I'm talking about real vegans.
No, everyone's a fucking fake vegan.
Because if you're a real vegan, you can't be having no LV purse made out of fucking leather.
No, yeah, you're right. That's what I'm saying. The levels.
That's what I'm talking about. If you're a real vegan,
You can't sit in an Uber that's got leather seats.
exactly. There's no such thing as a real hot vegan.
I feel like they're all. I think they're just basically like cosplay vegan.
Yep.
They have vegan on their Instagram title, but they're like cosplay vegan.
It does take a lie.
They ain't living a real vegan life.
A lot of work.
Motherfuckers be vegetarian thinking that's vegan.
Here's another data concept that's being toyed with in conversation that I'm sure we'll weigh in an opinion on. They talk about their scientific proof that toxic masculinity also harms the climate. Therefore, a hefty meat tax of 41% for men would be appropriate. The 41% comes from research that reveals that men cause 41% more greenhouse gas emissions than women because of their meat-eating tendencies.
They're just throwing out numbers, man. 41% they're causing the ozone layer hole.
Yeah, that's basically one of those if A equals B and B equals C, then A equals C loopholes.
You know what they should have done? It's way better. They should have been like, men fart way fucking more, so they should be taxed for fucking creating those emissions.
Yeah, I think
That makes way more sense.
I think girls fart the same. They just do it secretly.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think they do the exact same.
You think they produce the same amount of gas emissions? Because we're like diesel trucks, and they're more like
Teslas?
they're like Fiats. You know what I mean?
We just
Like-
have more audio.
When it comes to the 41% tax, I could cut meat like that because I'm Chinese at the end of the day.
Ah, okay.
That'll never fly.
Can we think of ways that this could, like, what's a real way to actually get you to be vegan that you think would work?
get people to be vegan.
Yeah.
Make
What's one way you would
All right,
actually
well,
go, okay.
well, I would say make it cheaper, make it more delicious, and those are the two things that could be.
And make me full.
Or put poison in all the cows.
So you eat
Out of
yeah, but
force?
then we'll start eating fucking fox or something.
Oh.
Have you guys been to like a vegan restaurant?
Yeah, my whole life. My mom's vegetarian, so I've been
That's
eating
right.
that shit my whole life.
Anytime I've eaten at a vegan restaurant, it's very good.
They're really good.
But afterwards, I'm starving. I'm ravenous afterwards. Does that happen to you too?
They're really good, and then I have the best shits the next day
Yeah.
because of all the fiber and stuff.
All the veggies.
Yeah, but I do feel like my fucking my beta inside it comes out.
Yeah.
You know what's the number one thing that stops me is just the people who are preaching it tend to be more mean and like kind of unpleasant, and it just makes me not want to be like them. So whether they're vegan or they play with fucking Legos, I'm not gonna do what they do. Just because I don't think they're happy.
Yeah. Like, are you really happy screaming at me because of your
like,
lifestyle?
That's it.
I remember one time we went to a coffee shop that had like a lot of vegan products, and then I never had anything vegan before, and there was a brownie, and she goes, "Yeah, it's a vegan brownie," and I'm like, "Oh, I never had that before. What's in it?" And she had this, it's no dairy products, and I'm all like, "Bitch, why you so condescending about it? Like, I don't fucking know."
Yeah.
Like, why can't you just be like, "Oh, it's like you never had it? Well, here, let me fucking sell it to you." You just lost a fucking person that could have been in love with veganism.
There's toxic masculine men that are nicer to me than that.
Yeah, right?
100%.
That's what I mean, because that goes for even like carnivorism, right? Like people that are into the carnivore lifestyle, if they're really aggressive and really trying to like convert you, it's the same thing as I'm not gonna eat all meat either, because motherfuckers like.
Yeah. You might be vegetarian, but you're like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna start eating meat because I don't like you.
Yeah.
In spite. That's what I do.
True, yeah.
Fuck vegans, dude.